Why play Udyr Jungle? Well, he brings very good constant damage. He moves incredibly fast, he's brilliant in a 1v1 situation, and he's great at just keeping himself alive. However, he is reliant on movement speed, so can be kited, and he can struggle to get past the tank front line in teamfights. Udyr is a unique champion in that he doesn't have an ultimate. Instead, he has 4 basic abilities, all of which can be leveled up 6 times instead of 5. Udyr's passive is the very common. After using an ability, his next 2 attacks gain additional attack speed. His second passive is after using an ability, he can then use the ability again to gain additional effects. Udyr's Q grants him attack speed and causes his next 2 attacks to deal bonus physical damage. If enhanced by recasting, he gains even more attack speed and his next 2 attacks hit the target with lightning. Udyr's W grants him a shield and his next 2 attacks will heal him. If enhanced by recasting, he gets an even larger shield and heal. Udyr's E grants him movement speed and his first attack against each target will stun them. If enhanced by recasting, he gains even more movement speed and becomes immune to CC effects for a few seconds. Udyr's R surrounds himself in a storm which damages and slows enemies. If enhanced by recasting, it throws the storm forward where it tracks enemies down, dealing damage. For combos, start with E to run at your opponent, stunning them before auto-attacking twice. From here, use R into 2 auto-attacks, then enhance your R into 2 auto-attacks again, before using Q or W followed by 2 auto-attacks, and keep this constant ability 2 auto-attacks going. Of course, if your opponent tries to get away by CCing you, simply enhance your E and run straight through it. Udyr is a great pick into most bruiser junglers as he's able to take more damage and deal more consistent damage. However, while he's not threatened by tank junglers early, they will put out far more value than him when it comes to teamfights. For Masteries, take this. You proc Conqueror incredibly fast. For build order, start Blue Knife refillable before getting tier 2 boots, a Sunfire and Demonic Embrace. Follow this up with these if you need armor, these if you need magic resist, and these are always great pickups too. For skill order, start Q, then R, then W, then E, before maxing R, then W, then E. This gives you a good team fighting build, however you can max Q instead for better single target damage. And there's even builds which maximize both R and your Q for maximum damage. But the R, then W, then E will always be a good build. For summoner spells, take Ghost and Smite. Starting the game, you're looking to do a full clear before contesting a Scuttle Crab. With your sustain from W, you'll usually be incredibly healthy should there be a fight. From here, you can have 2 very different approaches. As you move around the map incredibly fast and have a very good clear, you can keep hard farming. And then, when the enemy goes to gank, simply farm their jungle instead. Or you can simply look to gank. When ganking, always consider the 3 main points of what CC does my team have, what escapes do they have, and where is the lane push to. When ganking, you want to start with E and then attack them for the stun. And of course, enhance your E if needed to run through CC. Then, if you only take one thing away from this video, after you've landed the stun, walk past them while attacking. This extra little bit of distance is often the difference between getting all your damage off or not. Also, at this stage in the game, Udyr is a beast at soloing dragons and heralds, so always look for opportunities to do so. When it comes to team fighting, you want to play an annoying and damaging front line. You can act as your teams engage by running at them with your E, however you work even better as follow-up engage once the fight started. From here, you want to use your R and then enhance it to put the storm over their entire team. This does massive damage, which is very hard to avoid. From here, apply your E stun to as many targets as possible using your W to keep yourself safe.